The Hindenburg Disaster, the fiery end of a giant. Welcome back to History Explorer. Today, we're diving into the infamous Hindenburg Disaster, a catastrophic event that marked the end of the golden age of airships. So, buckle up and let's go back in time to May 6, 1937. Before we talk about the disaster, let's set the stage by briefly discussing the rise of airships. In the early 20th century, airships were hailed as the future of travel, promising luxurious, long-distance trips with incredible views. These giant floating vessels were filled with lighter-than-air gas, like hydrogen, to keep them afloat. The most famous airship of the era was the LZ-129 Hindenburg, a German-built airship that was over 800 feet long, more than 3 times the length of a Boeing 747. It was designed to be filled with non-flammable helium, but due to trade restrictions, the Germans had to use highly flammable hydrogen instead. On May 3, 1937, the Hindenburg embarked on its first transatlantic flight of the season, carrying 97 passengers and crew members from Frankfurt, Germany, to Lakehurst, New Jersey, in the United States. The flight was relatively uneventful, and the Hindenburg approached the Lakehurst Naval Air Station on the evening of May 6. As the airship neared the mooring mast, it was forced to perform a sharp S-turn to align itself with the mast, which may have caused stress on the structure of the airship. As ground crew members grabbed the landing ropes, the unthinkable happened. The Hindenburg suddenly burst into flames. Within just 34 seconds, the once majestic airship was reduced to a smoldering heap of metal on the ground. Of the 97 people on board, 35 lost their lives, along with 1 member of the ground crew. It was a horrific and shocking tragedy that would change the course of aviation history. In the aftermath of the disaster, investigators scrambled to determine the cause of the fire. Theories ranged from a bomb planted by a saboteur to a lightning strike, but the most widely accepted explanation is the static spark hypothesis. According to this theory, the sharp S-turn the Hindenburg performed just before landing likely caused hydrogen gas to leak from the airship. The hydrogen mixed with the air, forming a highly explosive mixture. A static spark, possibly caused by the mooring lines touching the ground, ignited the hydrogen, setting off a catastrophic chain reaction. While it's impossible to know for certain what caused the disaster, the static spark hypothesis is supported by the testimony of survivors and the rapid nature of the fire. The Hindenburg disaster had a profound impact on the future of airships. The terrifying images and footage of the disaster quickly spread around the world, effectively ending the public's faith in airship travel. In the years that followed, the use of hydrogen in airships was abandoned in favor of the safer helium gas. However, the damage was done. Airships could no longer compete with the rapidly advancing airplane technology, and they gradually faded from the skies. Today, the Hindenburg disaster serves as a cautionary tale and a reminder of the importance of safety in the development and operation of any mode of transportation. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. The Hindenburg disaster is a significant event in history that not only marked the end of the golden age of airships but also shaped the future of aviation. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from history. And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, this is History Department, signing off.